Hello guys, welcome back to Daily Coding. Today we are going to discuss about the topic concatenation of array. So how we can array concatenate. So suppose here we have given this array 1 to 1 and then we have to get the value 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So it's repeating the same value again. We are just concatenating one array and getting the result in that. So let me first start what will the process for that. So first we'll get size of the array, input array nums of length n, and then we initialize an array of length 2 of n because we have to get the array which is double of the provided array. So we have array which is size in the double. Then we'll start our loop. We'll start our loop and it should be 0 to n minus 1. And if I equal to n, we have to return the answer. So here one approach is that in the only one loop, we can get the value. Either we can define two loop and we can set the value. So first I'll write the code for two loop and then we'll work on the one loop. So in the only one loop, we'll get the result. So let me start writing the code. So first we'll get the value of the n. And we have to define our array which is answer array. This will equal to 2 into n. So we define the array and now we'll filling the created array using our provided array. So let me write here I equal to 0, I is less than n and I plus plus. So first I will explain in the to loop. We'll fill the value in the to loop and then I will explain how we can use in the only one loop we can fill the answer array. Here we are defining one index value which is 0 and after that now we starting fitting the value in the answer array. Here we are increasing index plus plus and then we are setting our value nums of I. In this approach, it will first fill the value of index I till now. So let me explain it here how we are filling the value. Suppose this is our array and here 1 to 1 value was given. One, two, and again we have one value. Now we created array which is double in the size. This is the second array which is double in the size, and here we are setting value. So first we are setting this value 1, then 2, then again we have 1, and again we have to fill the same value 1, 2, So this is not required. We can remove it, and again here value will be 1 2. So this is the desired result which we have to find it. We already defined our loop and it will be fill the value till 1 to 1. So this value will be filled. It will be filled by this. So this value will be filled. And for another value, we have to create one more loop, or we can set in the same loop. Let me first creating the one more loop and then we can see the result. After that, we'll go on the optimize approach and we'll check how it can be get the desired result. Here we already check it. Now let me create one more loop. It should be the same loop and we are just setting the value. Nums of I, and then we are returning our answer. So this is just providing a normal approach, and here we can see all the test cases passed. And let me submit the code. So this is one approach, but here we can see we use one extra variable defined and then we are using two loop. So in that case, we can use another approach also. So this approach is here. We are just setting the value answer I equal to nums of I, and then in the answer I plus n also nums of I. So both will be the same. Let me explain it in the more proper way. Suppose here we have 0 index and then this is index number 1 and this is index 2, and if you define here, this is 0 index, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4, and then index 5. So this value I plus 1, if suppose we have to fill this value, okay, so this is our size is 3, and if I plus 1, I plus n. So if I is 0, here I is 0 and n is 3. So 0 plus 3 equal to 3. It will fill in this array index. If I is 1 plus 3, so it will be fill in this fourth index, and if I equal to 2, I equal to 2 plus 3. So it will get the same desired result which we need. So we can easily get the same value. Let me correct this one. We'll just remove this index 0, and now we are just setting the answer I, and here also we'll remove the second approach, second for loop, and we'll set I plus 1, I plus n equal to nums I. In this approach also we'll get the same result, and it will be in place of 2 of n, it will be solved in the O of n complexity. Let me execute it, this code, and see the result. And here also we can see it's solve, and then let me submit the code. And this is also all test cases completed, and we solve the problem in the O of n, and we no need to define additional for loop. So this is a optimized approach, and we can use this approach to solving this problem. So this is concatenation of two array. So how we use it? You see, check it, and it will be solving O of n. And we are not using any additional space. So just only one array created and not using any index and all thing. So that is the better approach. You can try to use this approach, and I hope you are able to understand. If you have any doubt, please provide your comment. I'll check it out and we'll try to simplify more so easily understand, and then you can try to solve your problem. So for now, I think we are good to wrap up, and then signing off. We'll meet in our next video. Thank you.